staring at my closet, and I'm a little scared, but
And in that moment, I thought, what the hell am I getting myself into? But I didn't realize at the time that I was going to be turning this into this.
Some of these people are throwing out hundreds of garbage bags. I don't think I have hundreds of things to like give away. Why is Marie like the cutest human ever? Oh. Unless you've been living under a rock, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard about it. Everybody is like freaking out. I'm on the second episode and I decided to turn on my camera because seeing people just throw out a ton of stuff that they don't use and clean up their houses is really making me want to do the same thing. I've had her book. I'm watching the show first and I can't get over it. Like I'm not a very clean person. I never tidy. The way that she's explaining things to people is just making like so much sense. Seeing the relief that it gives people like headspace, their space. I want to be like that because my house is a mess and I'm moving to a new space. So this kind of came at like the perfect time. I will show some before and afters. Hopefully it's life-changing like everybody says it is. So I'm gonna finish out the show and then I will read through her book and see if I can finally let go of some things that I've been holding on to for way too long. And hopefully we'll take this with me into the future. And it is day one of tidying up my life. So I'm going to go through her methods and I am super excited to do this. I'm super motivated. The way I've kind of been living for the last 2-3 years is kind of embarrassing. And I think if you really want to make a change to your life, you need the right tools to do it. And I haven't had the right tools, and because seeing people do it on Netflix, it really motivated me. So I don't know if this is gonna motivate anybody else, but this is gonna be embarrassing. I know this is gonna probably be the most time-consuming portion of tidying up, but it's gotta get done. I'm finally done with my clothes. I did my closet, I did my drawers. I'm mentally exhausted, but it feels so good to get rid of things that I've been needing to get rid of for years. And yeah, so here is the finished drawers and closet with the KonMari method. I keep a lot more papers than I thought I did. I'm gonna try and go through this and fit it in here. All right, so it's the Tuesday after I went through my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday Marie Kondo binge cleaning, and it's garbage day. I'm gonna show you how my neighbors probably hate me right now because I've filled up the entire garbage can. Bringing something stupid to throw out so I don't look like a crazy person. Everybody, hope I don't fall. Okay, what's up guys? So it has been a couple weeks since I cleaned my house Marie Kondo style in the KonMari Method. Did Marie Kondo change my life? Yes, she has completely and utterly changed my life in more ways than one. I feel so incredible after getting rid of over 20 bags of garbage. Now, I lived in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo. It wasn't very big. Moving definitely helped. Even if I was staying there, I would feel incredible after all of the stuff that I got rid of. Like, I feel just this huge weight off my chest. And as you can see behind me, I still have nothing on my bed. I have nothing on my dresser. I don't know if you can see it up there. It's been a couple weeks and I can't imagine going back to how I was living. I can't imagine going back to that mentality and just always being overwhelmed by things around me all the time and not having a method to cleaning it, because you can clean something a million times, it'll always go back to normal. And I think that was the main issue for me, is that everything was just all over the place. I never had a space for everything. I also had too much of everything. It was pretty life-changing mentally, physically, and just my space around me is so different now. And the way I think about cleaning is completely different. I put away laundry now after I do it, which never was a thing for like a long time. And I'm gonna show you a clip of like where my laundry was in my old place. That sat there for over 6 months of not getting done. I generally do like tidying now. I like seeing a clean space. I do spend money a lot better now when I go shopping, that I'm only getting the essentials, except for if I go to Target. You don't go to Target to just buy what you need. Target tells you what you need. I got rid of so many bags of clothes and so many items of clothing that have been sitting in my closet for years with tags on them. You guys saw it, there were clothes all on the bottom of my closet and they were just sitting there for over like a year, maybe a year and a half. But now, closet is clean. I only have clothes that spark joy. And I do suggest that you do it all in a few days. I did it all in a complete weekend. I spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday getting rid of literally everything. And you're just in the zone. Like, I was in such a zone. And because I was doing it for days on end, I just kind of didn't give a shit. And I was just kind of getting rid of stuff that I was like, I know I don't need it. I'm not gonna hold it and keep it around because I've been doing this for days and I know exactly what sparks joy, what makes me happy. So other than decluttering my life, the KonMari Method actually freed up my time to work on myself. Before all this, I just never felt content in my life. I really did not like anything that was really going on. I've been on a little bit of a journey the last couple years, just trying to find who I am, what I want to stand for. I am a person who suffers from anxiety and depression. I have been open about this on many other platforms and I'm not afraid to talk about it. And the last 6 months have not been the best 6 months. A lot of the times I would just get stuck in my depression and I would come home and just get overwhelmed with anxiety looking at everything, and then I would just go lay on the couch for hours on end and fall into my depression even more. But I am going to say that doing this for myself and using her method has definitely lessened a lot of my anxiety in my everyday life, and I haven't fallen into my depression in quite a few weeks, which has been amazing. I've gotten so much done. I started sleeping a lot better. I have even been told that I seem a lot more like stress-free. That was seriously the best compliment because I know I felt it, but until somebody told me about it, it was really cool. And I just feel like a good change within myself, and I want to continue to work on it. And I think now that I have tidied up my life, I can totally do it now, and I have the time and I have the mentality. There's just so many things I want to do now, and I have time to do those things. And before I was just in such a rut, and I think I told myself I wasn't gonna get emotional, but I'm just like so grateful for her. I feel so different, and I just feel like my mental health has gotten a lot better. It's changed me. This came at the right moment. Not to say that I was at my worst place, but I definitely was not at my best place. And now I just feel like I can focus so much more on things that I want to do with my life. I feel like I haven't been genuinely happy in a very long time, and I feel very happy. A lot of people worry like, oh, what if I go back to the way that I was before? And like, I think she said all or most of her people never go back to living the way that they did because of how life-changing and how good that they felt after they did it. And I believe that 100% now. Going back to the footage and seeing how I was living before really just solidified how going forward I am never going to go back to that again, because I just was not happy, and it was just ridiculous the amount of stuff that I had. And I think this Netflix series seriously sparked a national movement. I think it has really changed a lot of people's life, because I know that it has changed my life for the better. I say that wholeheartedly. I would love to thank her in person one day, who knows? And shout out to Netflix for doing this series, because it seriously, I think, changed thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives with her book and with the series. And I feel like a new person. And I don't know if that's cliche, but I'm gonna say it because I do. Is my cat How long have you been doing that?